Why are we out of the lake?
We are here to talk about fishing. Hopefully something more sane for all of us than what happened last time. I understand our benevolent overlords may have our best interests in mind, but it seems recently they are getting things, off.
I have a better question. How did I go to sleep in the bunker and still end up out here on a lake?
I have no idea, but as you can see, the same beds for which we were sleeping on that were bolted onto the floor are here on the boat. Bolted to the boat. Even the same flooring. Somehow.
Where's the weather pony?
I'm here in the studio this time.
I guess that means our gracious overlords have seen fit to make sure we're going to be fine out here.
It's benevolent overlords. And yes, they have. They have given us the finest brand
High-velocity lead poisoning inducers.
easy to use and throw. Brand
Rapid self-disassembly with forced potatoes.
and this handy sign that shows us which way to the so we know not to go there.
It appears as if our gracious overlords have really thought of everything.
I still haven't figured out why I'm here in the bunker, or what kind of silly, crazy things good old is up to this time.
Are those fishing rods with bait on them?
I haven't checked for possible bait, but we haven't gotten a bite yet.
Strange question, but why don't we use the rapid self-disassembly with forced potatoes to go fishing?
Because even here, at the end of all things, the game warden is still a hoof. And our benevolent overlords, who are broadcasting this to the world, would not hesitate to turn us over to the proper authorities should we do something illegal or illicit.
Oh yes, the game wardens. Part of those regulators, and man, are they tough on everything.
How would you know?
Well, I could talk about the regulators, but I've been ordered to hold on to it for another time by our sweet, magnificent overlords. Ugh, how many adjectives do we have for these guys?
Are you both praising our benevolent overlords?
It would appear
I suppose now is a very bad time to reveal that I have extreme fears about things like water.
that is a wild, multi-headed sea nessie. We aren't on the lake, are we?
We are, but it's a saltwater lake now. I think we should.
You should probably paddle faster, that's what I do.
Why is there a pony-eating monster out here?
Stop that. We need to paddle in sync or we just go in a circle.
And how do you propose we do that? Our benevolent overlords never gave me rowing lessons. Besides, we are only slightly turning to the left. That is evasive maneuvers in my book.
Up to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why can't I say 3? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nah, it kind of throws it off a bit, actually. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, up 1, 2, up 1, 2, up 1, 2.
Come on, Weather Pony. Keep us working together.
Right, well, at least we're getting exercise from our gracious overlords.
You are still praising them right now. They have put us into peril for the first time ever. And they do not have us in the recombulation chamber. If we die, it's forever. And even right now, you are still going to call them gracious and magnificent or absolutely insane. You surely know that by now. Yet you are willing to die and still call them all nice and gracious. What did you just say?
You should... brace.
Am I planted like a vegetable?
Hold on. I've got to go pick a male anchor.
Okay, I am now being told that if you look to your left, there is an entrance to the bunker, and then in fact you will find kids inside to replace your belongings. But sadly, Miss Scruffles did not make it. Oh, shit.
Mrs. Scruffles! No. She's fish food.
There. I'm sure our gracious overlords will have provided us with something we can do to make it better. How is that video still working, not plugged into anything?
Our magnificent overlord thought of that before, Hoof, and made sure it would work even if the power were out. They call it apparently.
Come on. It can't be that bad.
I don't care about the and even that side. But Mrs. Ruffles is taking it one step too far. Why must our overlord be so unbenevolent?
You mean we lost the rapid self-disassembly with force potatoes, high-velocity lead poisoning devices, and the sign too? Wait, there was a box here that says 1 Miss Gruffles assembly kit, along with the boxes for your new beds.
We're going to have to assemble our beds, aren't we?
I'm afraid so. And I was actually key in assisting in putting you on the boat.
Weather pony.
I'm going to open the door and come help now, because whatever he's digging is surely worse than death.
You heard it here, folks. Whatever I have come up with is worse than death. And remember, we'll be in touch.
So you can be less touched.
I like that better. We should do that more often.
Please have mercy.
Get to building beds now.
Ow.